Drizzle. Really? Really? Drizzle. If this doesn't say everything we as women need to know, that men want to be females so bad. You guys want to be us so bad. Drizzle. I knocked her up and I ain't paying child support. Drizzle, man. Yeah. Drizzle on that. Yeah. I made her pay for half the day. Oh, Drizzle, brother. Drizzle. Tell her, brother.
It has begun!
You're so f***ing stupid! Maybe we can talk about it later!
So it begins.
The meltdown is here. So it begins. To all you queens who have ran with the slogan, I deserve better, the pendulum now swings in the other direction. That's right. Take care of your kings. What's good for the geese is good for the gander. Listen up, my queens. It seems that some of the kings out there have gotten tired of your foolishness and have put their feet down. For those of you who say, put the toilet seat down after you use it, well, two can play this game. Put that same damn toilet seat up after you finish using it.
Damn, skip me.
For every woman who threw out the line, I am strong and independent, you sure are there, sister. And men are going to treat you equally strong and independent by saying, now come pay this dinner. Pull my chair out. You hold the door open for me. You drive us to where we're going. I think Thanos said it best when referring to the pushback.
I am inevitable.
Moving on.
So apparently lonely men on the internet are saying drizzle as a response to sprinkle, which is like that whole women empowerment movement online started by the sprinkle lady. I actually don't know her name. I mean no disrespect by it. All the power to her. Keep doing what you're doing. If it's teaching women to take their power back, I'm all for it. But in response to this 4B movement where women are deciding they don't want men, they don't need men, they're just gonna boycott men altogether. These men are now saying drizzle, and I feel like I'm being pulled into it because they're starting to comment that in my comment section of my videos simply because I'm a woman. And here's my thing about it. How are you not embarrassed with saying drizzle? All that's telling me is that you can't make it wet enough to rain. That's what drizzling is. When water's falling from the sky, but it's not even worth calling it rain, it's just a drizzle. Like, it's not even raining outside enough to water your plants, but it's drizzling enough to dirty your car after you washed it. Drizzle, because we don't know what it really feels like when she's wet. That's the one. That's it. You guys want to stick with that?
What did she say Sprinkle was about? Women taking their power back? Since when is acting like an entitled brat signifying anything about some position anywhere? And women don't need men. Sorry there, my brainwashed young queen. Without men, society would collapse. Not just in this country. Every country needs men to keep their infrastructure going. You can sprinkle all you want, but it's not women working the overwhelming majority of the jobs at the electric company, the construction sites, or sewer maintenance. Hey, drizzle, queen. Men aren't embarrassed because you sprinkle princesses aren't embarrassed. Hell, the bulk of you aren't even conscious of how entitled you are to a man's resources. Oh, drizzle means you can't make it rain. Get the message there, princess. It's a parody of the BS the bulk of women do. By your definition, it means women can't get it hard.
How dare you?
Hey, ladies, don't get upset with me. She made the comparison. I just pointed out what it meant. I mean, there is some truth to it with a good chunk of those 49ers out there.
Squeeze me? Oh, no, you dick.
Moving on.
This drizzle movement is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. Against my better judgment, I went on Bumble. I connected with a guy. We were having great conversations. We talked a few times. We made a plan to go out and have lunch. The day of, I'm getting ready. He hits me up and he's like, so I'm in the mood for seafood. Do you like seafood? I'm like, yeah, I like seafood. He like, okay, well then we should go to this restaurant. I don't even remember the name of it because we ain't go. But anyways, we should go to this restaurant and I know you paying for the lunch. Drizzle. No, I know I'm hanging up in your face. Clicky. Because you got to be a drizzle fool if you think You gotta be a whole different level of sassy to use the word drizzle. I don't give a damn if it's misting outside. If rain is coming out the sky, you better not even say it's drizzling. Because I'm gonna walk away. Drizzle, drizzle. No, I'm not going. And that's for drizzle, for shizzle, my nizzle, fool.
Hold up there, my strong and empowered queen. You telling me a viable suitor for a date said you were going to pay for that lunch and you got all upset while thinking he is the problem? Drizzle, drizzle, sister. Why didn't you step up with your bad self? What, you can't even pay for your half? How broke are you, queens? Dang, talk about dusties. What is wrong with these women who can't show a man they appreciate him by buying the man some crab cakes with a side of a New England clam chowder? And don't be acting like no fool here, girl. We all know you were talking about Red Lobster because your entitled I deserve better mentality wasn't going to say yes to some deep fried pollock with a side of hush puppies from Long John Silver's. Who are you trying to kid here, sister? What, don't you believe in equality? What is it, only women deserve AAA treatment while the men are somehow beneath all of you? We are in a new age here, ladies, and I don't think Drizzle Drizzle is going away anytime soon. Hey, I'm all about equality, and for every good sprinkle, there's an equally good drizzle. Moving on.
Really agitates me, like I'm not even kidding. I hate, like I'm not gonna text you first. I'm sorry, like if you're a guy, I'm not gonna be texting you in the morning like good morning. No, you need to text me good morning, good night, how was your day, and I'll respond to you. You're waiting for me to message you in the morning. You don't text me because of that, or you don't text me first because you're like waiting for me to text you. We're just literally not gonna talk anymore because I'm not gonna text you first. I'm sorry, I like to be courted. I like to feel pursued. I am a woman, I'm old school, I'm traditional. I like to feel thinking of me feeling, and then trust me, when you message me, I'm gonna be like, hey, how are you? I'm doing good too, blah, 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 blah. I had this guy and we were like texting whatever. This one day he just didn't text me in the morning, good morning, and we went like 2 days without texting because I don't care. And I was already at the point where like, we're just never gonna talk again because I'm not texting him. And he's probably like, well, she ain't text me either. He goes, I haven't heard from you. I'm like, well, you haven't texted me. I know, but you never texted me either, so okay, we just won't talk ever again. He goes, you could text me. You didn't text me. Okay, well, you're not a delicate little flower that needs to be treated like a little princess. That is such a turn off. Like, it's kind of like, well, I paid the tab yesterday. Aren't you gonna pay the tab? Why should I have to pay the tab? No. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Oh my god, it's obvious your hands are too frail in the morning to initiate a text. Forget Drizzle. Dan Colleen, that's some basic common courtesy to text someone good morning. And I will call this BS out from right now. She is making some rules for betas that she will definitely break for alphas. Don't be fooled here, gentlemen. This crap she is spewing will fall apart once she gets that anaconda meat from Chad/Tyrone, especially if they've checked all the boxes of height, wealth, looks, and girth. Drizzle, drizzle there, sister. And she claims to be old school traditional woman while making internet videos showing the exact opposite. I'll say some of you queens are completely hilarious with your fantasy version of reality. And his question was a valid question. Why does he have to pay the tab every time? I mean, if this queen is a traditional woman, like she claims, does that mean her petals have never been plucked?
Now that's a lot of damage!
Sorry, sister, but being traditional is not like selecting from a menu. You can't pick and choose what actively represents being a traditional woman. Hey, you can sprinkle all you want. It's not gonna lower your mileage.
Emotional damage!
Moving on.
No, you drizzle men are actually being dead serious. You're not making a mockery of any sprinkle gals. You're simply projecting, right? Because sprinkle gals, we don't have to make anything up. We can just live the experience and then talk about it because it is a reality for us in our dating experience. Right? Because we don't seek men, the men seek us, and we pick and choose which man is worthy of being with us, and we specifically choose the men who are willing to provide. That's all. The last 3 men I've chosen to give my time and energy either paid my rent, paid my bills, or gave me money anytime I asked, or took me out on shopping sprees. I didn't have to open any doors. Why should I lift a finger around a man, right? So
I'm saying that out loud, not to be funny. It's because that is my reality. So it could sound dumb to you all you want. At least we get to live that reality by choice. It's fabulous, to be quite honest. But if you're not capable of being that masculine energy in a feminine's life, I mean, work that out. But projecting your little drizzle, I feel sorry for you. Honestly, it's sad.
You tell them, sister. These men are all obviously projecting. Sure, because you sprinkle gals don't got to make nothing up. Damn, this drizzle movement has got this queen riled up. I mean, yeah, sprinkle women don't make things up when they say they deserve a man's resources, or when they claim a man has to be all traditional, but it doesn't apply to women, or when women say they know their worth when they are 35 with 3 baby daddies, but think the next man who comes into their lives has to pay for her bad choices.
Fatality.
Flawless victory.
Like she said, women pick and choose which men are worthy of being with them, when those same women say there aren't any good men left, but somehow they always end up pregnant. Explain that one, Drizzle.
She belongs to the streets.
Now, check it out. This queen said clearly the last 3 beta imp chumps she was with paid her rent and gave her money. For you betas out there, notice she is not with these men anymore. Why?
How come? Tell me why! Say it! Say it!
Because the reality is, her taco is not your taco. It's just your turn. So why are you paying top dollar for your rental vehicle with a lot of mileage on it? If you're going to go drizzle, damn it, kings, mean it. Moving on.
Okay, in terms of the whole drizzle thing, it's not even worth acknowledging because it's just like, it's an insult to my intelligence to acknowledge it. But something I keep thinking about, and it just pleases me so. It's not like this yet, but this is the world that I dream of. I dream of a world where women have the power that men have. Where we are the people who make up the majority of office. We make up the majority of political positions. Make up the majority of CEOs. Make up the majority of people in finance. We're the ones who have all the power in society. I would love to be in my 50s and my 60s and dating guys in their 20s just so they can like sit around and look pretty and I have the resources and I give them the resources at my leisure and they're just around to make me look good in social environments. Let me have my arms and they make me feel young. I love the idea of that world. We're not there yet.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Wait, acknowledging a movement that is a parody of women's entitlement and laziness is an insult to this queen's intelligence, but she quickly follows it up by saying an absolute genius line of wishing for women having the same power as men. Damn, she just showed a total lack of brain power there, since in the US at least women have more legal power than men. But whatever, facts don't mean anything. And if she didn't get it, being a woman in her 60s giving young men resources is completely possible. The thing is, women don't want that. Contrary to her womanist indoctrination, the bulk of women today just want to be taken care of. Hence the sprinkle parody named Drizzle that points this out. It's the basis of it. Did her college professor skip that lesson in her Despise All Men 101 class?
No.
If y'all think you're gonna get beautiful young women to shower you in gifts, no. That's just not the way the world works right now. But you guys are more than welcome to go get yourselves a sugar mama. In the meantime, I think women, the young women, should either be dating men who give them resources and provide for them, or they should be alone and running for office, getting into finance, getting their finances in order, starting businesses. So in 30, 40 years, we can have the upper hand and then we can drizzle something on y'all if y'all cute enough. How about that? And as long as y'all talking about some drizzle and making your little TikToks or whatever you're doing, instead of hitting gym, clocking the in, you're going to be losing this race. You're going to be falling behind. And you're already very behind. You're behind and you had a head start. So I suggest you log off and clock in.
She said if y'all think you are going to get beautiful young women to shower you with gifts, no. Damn, did she at any point stop to consider that Drizzle being a parody of Sprinkle is intended to bring awareness to the entitlement women in the West have? And her saying women will work on getting businesses and in 30 years they will have finances? Where does this woman get her information from? Princess, women have had 50 years of legal and financial earning equality in the US, and not much has changed. Another 30 years isn't gonna do jack, especially since you modern queens are complaining now that men aren't giving all of you what they used to give your grandmothers. Drizzle, drizzle. If anyone has to clock in, it's those super queens who need to clock into reality. I mean, talking all that smack about the Drizzle movement is fine and dandy until you end up a single mom with multiple baby daddies asking where are all the good men at.
What the hell you say?
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.